Hey everybody, I'm here to show you how to use Tmux. And if you've happened to stumble upon my page, it's because you need to learn it, either for penetration testing or just to make your life easier with any kind of Linux administration. So very cool tool. Definitely comes in handy when you want to do a lot of things at once. Instead of opening up a whole bunch of terminals and running different things in each window, see how cluttered up that gets? And then you have to remember which one was I doing that in, and jumping back and forth. So basically this tool is just to help you stay more organized. You can split windows, you can create new sessions. So you could think of a terminal as a session, and within that session I might run a program, and I might want to just let that run in the background so I could actually close out of it and then come back to it later, so it's like still running out in never ever land. But anyways, to get started, do Tmux, Tmux, and it's installed by default on Kali. And down here you can see this is actually which session you're at. You could have named this, whatever you wanted. Same with this. This is the window, and this is the default name, which is just bash, right? So we started the program, and it created a session and a window just by default. To get out of that session, you do Control B, let go of it, and hit D. You just detached from the session. But it's still out there. In order to check what's out there and what's running, you do Tmux ls. And as you can see, I have 1, 2, 3 sessions and multiple windows created, right? So make this a little bit bigger for us. In order to kill a session, you can just do Tmux and kill. Is that right? Yeah, kill session. I've spent about an hour and a half learning this today, so this is all by memory. Kill session, and then we're going to give it a name, which is actually the T for target flag, and then session 1. We just killed that session. To check, you do Tmux ls. If you want to start over completely, which you probably do when you first get started with Tmux, sorry, my screen's a little jacked up here. If you want to just start over, you can do p kill, and then the F flag for force. That's how you can remember it. And then you can just kill everything. So Tmux. You probably don't want to do that if but as a beginner, you're not going to have anything important running, so it doesn't matter. Again, we have nothing. So to start over, Tmux new, right? That's easy to remember. Session, because we're going to create a new session, and let's call it session 1. We're in session 1 right now, and to detach, again, hit that hotkey or hotkeys, which is Control B, and then D. So Control B kind of kicks off a lot of different things. We have 1 session. Let's create a second session. I always do everything backwards. Session 2, and Control B again, let go, D. You just got out of that. And we have 2 sessions right now. Now I want to demonstrate a problem I ran into. So I was like, well, all right, I'm just trying to memorize this and figure this out a little bit. In order to get into a session, you have to attach, right? So attach and target session 1. I'm in that session, and in order to create a window, you have to be in a session. In order to create a pane, you have to be in a window. So again, it's like a Christmas tree. At the top, you have the session. In the middle, you have the window. At the bottom, you have a pane. However you want to look at it, they all encapsulate each other. So we're in the session. Let's create a window. In order to create a window, do Control B, let go, C. If you see down here, it was so fast, but now we have 2 windows open. You can do it again. Let's just go ahead and do it again so I can demonstrate this. Control B, let go, C, create, right? C for create. Now we have multiple windows. To split the window, a lot of people were saying on YouTube, Control B and then quotation mark, or Control B %. And normally you could just type like -H or Tmux help, and I read through a little bit, but the long and short of it is they were given the wrong command. The right command is Control B, let go, and then Shift parentheses to split it. Same thing with splitting it vertically. It's Control B, let go, Shift, percentage sign. Let's try that again. Oh, it was, there we go. So there's like 4 keys you have to hit to split it either direction. And the next video I'd like to do is I want to go over this configuration file behind this tool and maybe do a couple little tweaks to it so we don't have to hit the shift key. So that should be pretty straightforward, hopefully. Another thing is Burp Suite. I ran into some problems there, but it's been a while since I've had to, it seems so stupid now, but as a beginner, I wish somebody would have just kind of guided me and told me some of these little hurdles I was going to run into. But I want to save you guys some time, so I want to go over Burp Suite configuration, Metasploit configuration, some problems I ran into there, just basic Kali Linux setup, because if you don't remember these things, you can forget them, and then you have to, for whatever reason, you might have to rebuild your Kali machine, and crap, you don't know why it's not working, you don't remember why, and you run into the same problems over and over again, but eventually you learn. So I just want to share those experiences and just save you a little time. All right, guys, until the next video, I will catch you later. I hope this helped you out.